Hey you guys, welcome to today's video. Obviously from the title you know that this is going to be intense, different, and this is absolutely not a video I ever thought in a million years that I would be making.
Every apology video I've ever made has been from fear. It's me sitting at home thinking the whole world hates me and crying and hyperventilating and then just turning on a webcam and just saying I'm sorry and then hoping people know I'm a good person and then it'll go away.
So a lot of people are saying some things about me that aren't quite true. Doesn't matter if it's true though, just as long as it's entertaining to you.
Today, we're diving into a genre that has become a digital rite of passage, the YouTuber apology. It's a video that we've all seen. A creator sits in front of a camera, usually with no makeup and a plain hoodie on, and promises to do better. But what is this performance really about? Is it about genuine remorse? Or is it just the first step in a new content cycle? We're going to break down the famous, the infamous, and the surprisingly effective apology videos to understand how a public crisis gets monetized and what it takes for a creator to truly regain our trust. The modern apology video has its own aesthetic, a kind of starter pack, if you will, that signals to the audience that this isn't going to be one of their usual highly produced videos. You've got the simple outfit, think a hoodie or a t-shirt, and the unstyled hair and minimal or no makeup. The camera is often positioned at eye level, making it feel intimate and personal. The whole point of this is to dismantle the professional persona and create a sense of raw vulnerability as if the creator is speaking from the heart. But this formula is so common that it's become its own predictable trope. When a creator sighs dramatically or takes a long pause at the beginning of the video, it's no longer just a sign of distress, it's a signal that a plea for forgiveness is coming. This is what we call the sincerity paradox. The very attempt to appear unscripted has become so formulaic that it can be instantly parodied. It makes you wonder if it's even possible to give a truly genuine apology on a platform built on performance. And let's not forget the words themselves. Creators often try to deflect blame instead of taking responsibility. You'll hear phrases like, "I was misunderstood," or "I was going through a rough time," which fundamentally undermines the apology's authenticity. And while saying "I'm sorry" is important, research shows that repeating it too much can actually make you seem less sincere. So, why do they even bother with this ritual? Well, the answer lies in the unique relationship between a creator and their audience, which is built on something called a parasocial relationship. And if you want to learn more about those, I did make a video recently that dives into how that type of relationship occurs and the history behind it. I'll go ahead and link it either in the description or in the upper right-hand corner for you. Anyway, creators share a constant stream of personal vlogs and updates, which encourages viewers to see themselves as a close confidant. When that trust is broken, it's not just a celebrity misstep, it's a perceived personal betrayal. And for creators, the stakes couldn't be higher. Their brand is their persona, and their livelihood is tied directly to their followers' trust. A serious scandal can lead to a plummeting viewership, decreased merchandise sales, and lost sponsorships. The apology video is a desperate, mandatory ritual to save their career. No discussion of the apology video would be complete without Logan Paul's Japan forest incident from 2017. While filming in a forest in Japan, which is a well-known place for people to commit suicide, he and his friends discovered a body. Instead of stopping, they kept filming, including exaggerated reaction shots and nervous laughter. The video went viral, and the backlash was swift and severe, coming not just from the YouTube community, but from mainstream news outlets and celebrities. A petition to delete his channel got over 125,000 signatures. In the aftermath, Paul made 2 attempts at an apology. His first was a written statement on Twitter, where he claimed his intent was to raise awareness for suicide and suicide prevention, a justification that was widely dismissed. A day later, he released the infamous "So Sorry" video, which at less than 2 minutes was criticized for its brevity and perceived insincerity. While he apologized to the victim and his family, the performance was quickly mocked and parodied online, earning meme status. The video itself was a public referendum with 1.6 million likes and a staggering 2.2 million dislikes. This fragmented reaction can be explained by how different parts of the audience decode the apology. One group accepted it as sincere, believing that people make mistakes. A second group saw it as an effort, but one that couldn't fully undo the damage. And a third, oppositional group, viewed the video as a calculated, self-serving performance. Then we have the James Charles scandal known as Dramageddon 2.0. This one shows us a different path to redemption. When fellow beauty guru Tati Westbrook uploaded a 43-minute video accusing him of a host of misdeeds, Charles lost over 3 million subscribers overnight. His initial response of video titled Tati was rushed and emotional, and it was widely seen as insincere and a simple act of damage control. However, Charles's second apology video, called No More Lies, was a profound strategic shift. It was described as very thought through, concrete, and clear, with Charles himself stating it was planned and practiced. Instead of relying on emotion, he provided receipts, screenshots, and evidence to rebut the allegations against him. This logical, fact-based narrative worked. The reaction was overwhelmingly positive, and many viewers noted that Westbrook's original video lacked the concrete proof that Charles was now providing. The public rewarded this break from the emotional apology mold, but the drama had a lasting impact beyond his career. The public's weaponization of his real-time subscriber count, using the numbers to track who was winning the scandal, led to YouTube implementing a policy change to stop publicly displaying exact subscriber numbers. But what if you have a history of offenses? The case of Shane Dawson serves as a cautionary tale about the limits of apology. For over a decade, Dawson had a pattern of controversial behavior, from using blackface to making deeply offensive jokes about pedophilia, including a deleted 2010 video where he sexualized a then 11-year-old Willow Smith. In 2020, following a public backlash, he released a 20-minute video titled Taking Accountability. It was more rhetorically sophisticated than his past attempts. He explicitly stated there was no excuse for his use of blackface and that he should have probably lost his career for it at the time. He even gave up some power to the audience, saying it's okay if people don't want to accept your apology and don't want to support you anymore.
I'm ready to own up to this stuff, and I'm ready to hopefully show you guys that it's okay to admit when you're wrong. It's okay to be upset at your past self for making mistakes, but also it's okay if people don't want to accept your apology, or if people don't want to support you anymore. That's okay too. And I understand. If you watching this video right now feel that way, please, I don't ever want you to feel like I'm forcing you to forgive me. That is not what I want to do. And I promise that I'm going to show you through my actions. And I promise that whatever I do next will be putting good into the world. And it won't be putting hate or drama or anything negative. And I'm going to stick by that.
Despite this, public skepticism lingered. The sheer volume and severity of his past actions created a deep well of distrust. A single well-executed apology was not enough to undo years of cumulative damage, and it did not prevent YouTube from indefinitely suspending monetization on all of his channels. So, is a good apology even possible? While most fail, a few stand out as models for accountability. Gabriel Zamora's 40-minute apology is an example of effective online accountability. He was transparent, admitting his past misconduct and providing links to educational resources to give historical context for the offensive term he used. His honesty was rewarded. Many new viewers subscribed to his channel because of his integrity. Jenna Marbles provides another powerful example. In her 2020 apology, she took responsibility for her past offensive content. But what made her apology so effective was her action. She announced she was stepping away from her channel entirely. This demonstrated a commitment to change that went beyond mere words. These cases show that a good apology isn't just a performance. It requires clear acknowledgement of the wrongdoing, full accountability without deflection, demonstrated sincerity, and a genuine effort to repair the harm. Here's the thing. Apology videos are more than just a plea for forgiveness. They're a genre. Some fail, some succeed, most flop fantastically. And the deciding factor usually isn't the tears, it's whether the creator actually takes responsibility, avoids excuses, and follows up with action. At the end of the day, the YouTuber apology is a weird mix of performance art and survival strategy. The hoodie, the sigh, the shaky voice, they're all signals in a ritual designed to keep an audience from walking away. So maybe the real question isn't, are they sorry, but are we still willing to buy the act? Let me know what you think in the comments. And if you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like, subscribe, and come back for more deep dives into internet culture. I'll catch you in the next one.